ఇప్పుడు ఓకే. Hello everyone. Welcome to ACE Engineering Academy and ACE Online. Myself Ramesh Masuna, Senior Faculty at ACE Engineering Academy. Here in this today's session, we are going to talk about ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. ISRO Centralized Recruitment Board, we call ICRB, recruiting engineering candidates in the computer science discipline. This year 2025, there are totally 44 posts are there. So for this, for your preparation, for your success journey, we would like to start a ISRO series where we can also extend our hand for your success. Today, I am going to talk about Database Management Systems DBMS PYQ series. Fine. Okay. When it comes to DBMS, I divided the syllabus into three parts: database design, implementation, and maintenance. In a database design, we have ER models, relational models, and schema refinement and normalization. That is schema refinement, functional dependency, and normalization. In the implementation, we have algebra and calculus and SQL. In the maintenance, we have logical and physical maintenance. In the logical maintenance, we have transaction management and concurrency control, recovery management, and physical maintenance. You can see file organization and indexing. These are the chapters in the syllabus of DBMS. On every chapter, on every point, questions were asked in the previous year ISRO papers. When it comes to the weightage analysis, you see in the chapter of ER models and some introductory part of DBMS, when I analyzed the paper of papers of ISRO from 2007 to 2023, latest analysis, 2007 to 2023, if you analyze, and there are 6 questions from the basics of DBMS along with ER models. When it comes to the relational models, 4 questions, and functional dependency and normalization, more number of questions came. That is 16 questions, and then algebra and calculus 6 questions, and structured query language, it is also very important, 17 questions. Normalization 16 questions, SQL 17 questions, transactions and concurrency 8 questions, recovery management 3 questions, and file organization indexing 13 questions. So definitely I can say highest importance is given for SQL and normalization, and later file organization indexing, then you can go with the other topics. Okay. So this is a weightage what given in the previous ISRO papers from 2007 to 2023. Right. Well, we'll start with each of the chapter, and we'll see what are the previous questions asked and how to prepare ISRO exam and how to solve those questions and understand the quality of questions and weightage. Let us start with the ER models. In ER models, questions were asked on notations. Just focus on notations. What is a notation for each of the symbol? Like what is a notation for entity set? What is a notation for attribute? What is a notation for derived attributes? So questions were asked on notations. Okay. So notations is important. Like as you know, derived attribute is represented with dotted ellipse, right? Sorry, attribute with underline, and partial key is represented with attribute with underline. Derived attribute is represented with attribute with dotted line, right? We can call what is derived attribute? Dotted ellipse. What is partial key? Attribute with dotted underline, right? And what is the notation for weak entity set? Double rectangle. What is the notation for weak relationship? Double diamond. And what is the notation for hierarchical relationship? Is a triangle box. What is the notation for aggregation? Dotted box. Right. Questions were asked and possible to be asked on the notations. That is important. Okay. Let us see one of the question asked in ISRO 2017. Now question is, which symbol denotes derived attribute? in ER model, which symbol denotes derived attribute in ER models. So I just look into this live session, and you can answer in the live chat also, so that I'll verify your answers. And I wanted this session to be bit interactive instead of going in a monotonous way. Shashank Pandey, very good, superb. Given option B, just now I discussed derived attribute, which symbol denotes derived attribute. Derived attribute is represented with dotted or dashed ellipse. Here dashed ellipse is given, that is an option B. Very good, Shashank Pandey, Durga Prasad, Sri Vaishnavi. Nice. Okay, let me check the next question. This is a question on hierarchy, and the similar question was asked in the previous year GATE exam also. As I observed, so many previous year GATE questions were asked directly as a questions in ISRO exam. Now look at here, the question is, in ER model, Y is the dominant entity and X is subordinate entity. Y is a dominant entity and X is subordinate entity. Right. What is a dominant and subordinate? Dominant I can call super entity or parent entity, and X is subordinate entity, we can call subclass entity or child entity. X is subordinate, Y is dominant. So between dominant and subordinate we use a hierarchical relationship, is a. Now question is which options are correct? Okay, very good. I am getting Durga Prasad B, Shashank Pandey B. Nice. What about Sri Vaishnavi? Yeah. Here if X is deleted, then Y is also deleted. What is X? Child. Whenever you delete from the child, is it required to delete parent? No. But whenever you delete from the parent, it is also to be deleted from the child. So means when Y is deleted, X is also deleted. The same question appeared in one of the previous GATE exam. Pradeep Chakrabarti, good evening. Right. Okay, let us see the next one. Questions were asked in ER model and that kind of things, notations and these things. And next, when it comes to the relational models, more importantly, the questions were asked on keys. What are the keys? Candidate key, the questions on candidate key, super key, candidate key, super key kind of questions, and also questions on foreign key constraint, foreign key constraint, questions on foreign key constraint, foreign key constraint. Now what is a foreign key constraint? The values present in the foreign key column should definitely be present in the primary key column of the parent table. Okay. And these are the questions asked on keys and foreign keys. And third thing, the questions on converting ER model to relational model. So how we have to convert an ER model into relational model. These are the three types of questions that were asking on. These are the three types of questions that were asking on relational models. Okay, we will see some of the previous year questions that were asked on relational models. Here you can look, this is a question in 2014 ISRO paper. Have a look and answer it. Just let me wait for few minutes, not few minutes, just few seconds. I'll wait for it. Okay. Any answers? Okay, let me check. Sri Vaishnavi B. Okay, so B is going continuously. Shashank Pandey, sir, is it important to solve 2 marks gate theoretical questions or else we can complete all 1 mark PYQs? So I strongly suggest you complete all 1 mark PYQs, okay, that is compulsory. But 2 marks PYQs also I suggest you to solve. But what is mandatory? 1 mark PYQs are mandatory because sometimes 2 marks PYQs of gate also given in ISRO paper. Fine. Okay. Sudeep, very good. Sudeep. Okay, nice to see your answer, Sudeep. Vaishnavi, Prasad, happy. Okay, fine. So all you said B, done. Now, what is given? Let x, y, z, a, b, c be the attributes of an entity set E if x, x, y, a, b, a, b, c, x, y, z are super keys. As we know that set of all super keys, in that subset is called candidate key, means subset of super key is called candidate key, right? If x is super key, if I am calling x is a candidate key, then the subset of super key, if it is a candidate key, like if proper subset is already a candidate key, then this xy is considered as a super key. What is super key? Super key should had a candidate key inside it. Means if that set already had a candidate key, then that set is called super key. And what is candidate key? No proper subset is a key anymore. So means here x is one attribute, and one attribute, super key with one attribute is always candidate key, because xy, in that xy, x is already super key. So x is already super key, means already candidate key. So the superset of candidate key is called super key. And AB we can treat it as candidate key because A is not candidate key or B is not candidate key, because A and B is not the keys. Then A, but AB together is given as a super key, then that no proper subset of a super key is a key, then we can call it as a candidate key. And when AB is a candidate key, ABC is super key. When X is a candidate key, when X is a candidate key, XYZ is also superset super key. Now question is, which of the following are candidate keys? So which are candidate keys? X and AB, these two are candidate keys. You should know the clear difference between candidate key and super key. Nice. Okay. Sudeep Rao, servers, your student in ACE. Oh, okay, Sudeep Rao, if you are a student of mine, happy. I was in ACE Academy, you made done very easy. Okay, you made DBMS very easy. Thank you, Sudeep. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for your love and affection. Fine. The next one, this is a question in 2018. Have a look and answer. Can you look into the question and answer? Vaishnavi, good. Vaishnavi. Okay. So what is given? Consider the following table in relational database. According to the data shown in the table, which of the following could be candidate key of the table? Okay, could be candidate key of the table. Okay, Durga Prasad D, Sudeep D, Shashank D. Okay, very good, very good. Right. If it is a key should not have any duplicates. First, we'll talk about last name. The last name Smith is duplicated for 2 times, so last name is not a key. And room, here duplicates are there in the room, it is also not a key. And the shift, we have morning is duplicated for 2 times, so it is not a key. And room and shift together, if you look at, so when morning is duplicated, rooms are different. When rooms are duplicated, shifts are different. Okay, when morning is same, then rooms are different. When rooms are same, shifts are different. So means this combination is not duplicated anywhere, because if it is not duplicated anywhere, then it is called key for the relation. Okay. And see, what I observed is ISRO questions are damn easy questions. If you are preparing for GATE, it is very easy. Okay, purpose of foreign key in a table is to ensure, what is for foreign key? What is for foreign key? What is for foreign key? Foreign key is to ensure referential integrity. Very good. Foreign key constraint is also called referential integrity constraint. Ishwar, good Nana. Ishwar, it is also called referential integrity constraint. So good Sudeep, very good. Okay, chalo, we'll go ahead with another one. Let R of ABC, S of DEF, okay, be two relations in which D is the foreign key, okay, D is a foreign key of S that refers to the primary key of R, okay, some assuming A is a primary key. Now options are given like this, one, insert into R, insert into S, deletion from R, deletion from S. Now which of the following can cause violation of the relational? So it is not relational, it is called referential. Which of the following can cause violation of the referential integrity constraint? Okay, very good. Sudeep, Shashank, Prasant, Puneet, Vaishnavi. Very good, very good. Is it sixth one? Okay, superb, superb. Now, S having foreign key, and that is referring to R. So it is referring to R means a foreign key refers to primary key, and so S we call child table and R we call parent table. R we call parent table. So what is the point here? Inserting into R, inserting into parent will cause any violation? No. Means value present in primary key need not present in foreign key. Insert into S may causes a violation. Why? Because if you are inserting some value in the foreign key which was not present in the primary key, that is not allowed. Deletion from R, suppose you are deleting from some value from parent and whose related tuples are also there in the child. If whose related tuples are also there in the child, and deleting from R will causes a violation. But deleting from child will never cause any violation. Why? Because if it is already deleted, if it is there in the child means it whose related record, like means whose parent already there in the parent table, but a tuple present in the primary key need not present in the foreign key, because need not present, deletion from child table will not cause any violation. The question is about which of the following can cause violation of the referential integrity constraint. Which is causing violation? 2 and 3 causing violation, that is of 2 and 3 causing violation, that is option B. So what you answered? Okay, sixth is B. Ishwar, 2 and 3, right? Sudeep, correct. Nice one, nice one. Okay, go ahead with this. On conversions also questions are asked. Here consider the following ER diagram, and it is given a cardinality is many to many. Okay, cardinality is many to many, this is given. And this is ISRO 2015 question. Which of the following possible relations will not hold? Will not hold if the above ERD is mapped into relational models. Okay, what is the answer? Just look into it and answer it quickly. I'll wait for a minute. Durga Prasad, good. Sai Puneet, good. Shashank, nice, nice. Sudeep Rao, good. So because many cardinality na, so this relationship should be one table and each entity should be another table, means totally 3 tables. What are the attributes of person? Name, name ID, that is already there, and exam will have exam ID and exam name, exam ID and exam name, this is also there. And qualification should have primary key attributes of person and exam, that is name ID and exam ID along with qualification date. name ID, exam ID along with qualification date is possible, which is not possible is left out one. That is an option C, and it's so happy that everyone is giving the right answer. Then when it comes to the functional dependencies, I have seen questions on functional dependency. What are the properties? What questions you can expect on functional dependencies? Properties of functional dependencies, first one. Second is FD verification, whether a particular dependency is satisfying or not. And third one is most importantly finding keys, like if dependencies are given and asked to find, and if the dependencies are given asked to find which of the following are the keys of a relation, finding keys. And also I can say the questions on properties of decomposition, that is lossy or lossless decomposition, properties of decomposition, properties of decomposition, and there are two properties. One is lossless property, lossless joint decomposition, and the second one is dependency preserving decomposition. And questions were asked on this. Similarly, you can expect similar type of questions in the upcoming ISRO exam. Okay, let me show you some of the PYQs. Because it is a PYQ series, I will be covering some of the PYQs. And it is a question in ISRO 2011. The question is in functional dependency. Actually, we didn't use that Armstrong axioms. It is also called, that properties are also called Armstrong axioms, as we have discussed 5 properties, that is augmentation, reflexivity, transitivity, union and decomposition. So in that the first 3 are called Armstrong axioms, that is reflexivity, augmentation and transitivity. Reflexivity, augmentation, but decomposition is not comes under Armstrong inferences. Reflexivity, augmentation, transitive. So answer is option B. Do you know this or else? Okay. If you are known, good. Sai Puneet, good. Shashank Pandey, good. Vaishnavi, nice, nice, nice. Sudeep Rao, good. Okay. These 3 are called Armstrong axioms or Armstrong inferences. Look at this. This is a question asked in 2014. Have a look. This is a question in 2014. Slightly different way of asking question. Just let me know what is your answer. What is your answer? This is it 9th one? Oh, nice. Oh, Durga Prasad, it's very quick. Durga Prasad. Every time the attribute A appears, every time the attribute A appears, like say A1, A1, it is matched with the same value of attribute B. So means at the B side also it is matching with same value of B. So what does it mean? Wherever A's are matching, simultaneously B is also matching. It is meaning that A is deriving B. Okay. Every time the attribute A appears, it is matched with the same value of attribute B, but not the same value of attribute C. Means, but attribute C side we have different values, C1, C2. So means A's are matching, correspondingly B's are matching. But when A's are matching but C's are not matching. Why not matching? Because for the same value of A, we have more than one value of C. If you have more than one value of C, it is a meaning that A is multi-determining C. We can call it as a multi-valued dependency, which is not part of the GATE syllabus, but okay, in ISRO they can ask this question. It is multi-valued dependency. The multi-valued dependency is represented with double arrow. So what is the answer for this question? A determines B, A multi determines C. Very good, Durga Prasad, Sudeep, Sri Vaishnavi, Sai Puneet, nice, nice, nice. Okay, let me go for the next question. Which of the following which of the following is a key for R? It is a 2015 ISRO paper question. It is a 2015 ISRO paper questions. Okay. So, how do you solve this kind of questions? This kind of question you can solve easily by checking with an options, or else what you can do? Just eliminate the dependents. F is dependent, eliminate it. A dependent, eliminate it. D dependent, eliminate it. B dependent, eliminate it. What is left? C and E are left. These are independent attributes. Very good. Very good, Vaishnavi, Durga Prasad, Puneet, and we have E and C left, and E and C is the answer for the question. So, means solving should become very fast instead of taking closures and verifying for all attributes are covered or not. So, this is the best way of selection. So, we will go ahead bit faster, okay, and questions on normal forms, okay. I just want to discuss unnormalized relation. When I can call a relation is unnormalized, can you repeat, can you respond to me in the chat box? If it has multi-valued and composite attributes, if we remove the problem of multi-valued attributes, MVA, and composite attributes, multi-valued and composite attributes, then it is going to become first normal form. What first normal form allows? Only atomic values, and from 1NF what we remove to make it into 2NF, we call partial functional dependency. What is the format of partial dependency? Left hand side just part of a key, okay, left hand side just part of key, and right hand side is a non-key, and so that it is going to become 2NF. And what is 2NF relation? What 2NF requires? Requires only full functional dependencies. 2NF requires only FFTs, and from 2NF we can move to 3NF. And what is to be removed from 2NF to 3NF? Remove transitive dependency. What is the format of transitive dependency? Left hand side non-key and right hand side non-key, right? And 3NF requires if any dependency of the form x to A, x should be super key or A should be prime attribute. And from 3NF we can go to BCNF, and we have to remove prime transitivity, PT I am calling, that is prime attribute determining prime attribute. So, what BCNF expecting? If x to A is a dependency, it is expecting x should be super key. It is expecting x should be super key, right? Okay, this is a summary of normal forms, but in ISRO paper they are asking something beyond it. Beyond it means they are asking questions on 4NF, 5NF and DKNF, okay. Because I have seen one question on is 5NF in ISRO paper. 4NF eliminates from BCNF eliminates multi-valued dependency, MVDs, multi-valued dependencies are removed, and from 4NF if we remove joint dependencies it is called 5NF, and from 5NF if we remove inclusion dependencies we call it as a domain key normal form. So, just in addition to what I have explained, just look into this. From BCNF multi-valued dependencies are removed, it comes to fourth normal form. From fourth normal form, if joint dependencies are removed, it comes to fifth normal form, and from fifth normal form if we remove inclusion dependencies, it comes to domain key normal form. These are the normal forms and normal form summary. I have seen multiple questions in ISRO on normal forms. Look at it, is a question in 2011, but questions in ISRO are I feel very easy, especially in DBMS part. Because I do not want to comment about other subjects, but especially in the DBMS part, very easy. Look at which normal form, you can look at this one. Which normal form is based on the concept of full functional dependencies? You can answer it. which normal form is based on the concept of full functional dependency. Full functional dependencies, it is based on, second normal form is based on full functional dependency, correct na? But first normal form based on atomic values, third normal form based on the transitive dependencies, fourth normal form based on the multi-value dependencies. So, because it is a concept of full dependencies, second normal form means first normal form, it requires atomic values and no partial atomic values. Second normal form requires full dependencies, no partial dependencies. Third normal form requires no transitive dependency. Fourth normal form requires no multi-value dependency. And you can look into the next question. This is a question asked in ISRO 2013, and the same question appeared in the previous gate, in gate 2004, I do remember. Consider the following dependencies and the book table in a relational database design. Determine the normal form of the given relation. What is the normal form of the relation? Log B, very good, V log 24. What is the normal form? So, how do you find normal form? First, you have to find the key for this, right? You have to find the key for this. Based on this, what I can understand is ISBN is a key, because ISBN closure, if I make it ISBN title, publisher, address, right? And here the question is a bit incomplete because the attributes are not given. Consider the following dependencies in the book table. So, based on this only we should understand, because ISBN only covering all the 4 attributes which are there in the dependencies. But here ISBN is a key, ISBN is also key, but here publisher is a non-key and address is also non-key. Because we have a non-key relationship, we call transitive dependency. If transitive dependency is there, then it is in which normal form? Second normal form, correct now, right? Then go for the next. The table is in which normal form? I am expecting you to give a quick answers. Consider the following table. Here AB determining C, D, E and C is determining B. What is AB? AB is a key, and when B is prime attribute and C is also called prime attribute, here we have a prime attribute relationship. What is prime attribute relationship? Possible in third normal form, but not in BCNF, right? Okay. So, similarly, questions were asked on normal forms, like some set of questions are given on normal forms and dependency preservations, and some theory questions are also asked. These are all the questions, and this is an ISRO 2023 paper recently. It is an ISRO 2023 paper. In ISRO 2023 paper, the question asked is, fifth normal form is concerned with what? Fifth normal form is concerned with, just now I told you, it is concerned with what? Fifth normal form is concerned with what? Joint dependencies, right? Fifth normal form is based on joint dependencies. Just you can look into that. Recently it is asked, fifth normal form in 2023 ISRO paper, right? Okay, good, good Durga Prasad. Okay, and some of the gate questions also important for you. I suggest you to focus on it. In relational algebra, I have seen just 2 to 3 questions asked on relational algebra, not much more, but some good questions are asked. Some you required to have some theoretical knowledge about pi for column selection, because this question asked, and sigma for row selection, and this is called cross product when you have to process data from more than one table. We go with cross product, and this is called join operator, questions on join, and this is called division operator to compare with one with multiple values. We have to use division operator. Okay, now question asked is, which operation is used to, just now I told you, which operation is used to extract specified columns? To extract specific columns, which operator is used? Tell me. Which operator is used? Very good, Durga Prasad. It is a project operator, pi. Just now I told you, pi. There is a question asked in 2007. And the join operation can be defined as, how you have to define join operation? Join operation can be defined as, how you have to define? A Cartesian product of two relations followed by selection. Okay, Cartesian product of two relations. Okay, union of two relations is wrong. Okay, and union of two relations wrong. It is not about union. Join is nothing but Cartesian product of two relations. Okay, in both of them Cartesian of two relations are given, but it is followed by selection. So that B is wrong, A is the correct answer. Very good, Durga Prasad, Sai Vaishnavi, okay, Vaishnavi, and so on. And this is a one question asked on division operator. Division operator can be used like this or this also. Here given, because I am not showing the same question in one single slide, I will show you in two slides, because in single slide showing options are not possible. These are the options given. It is mentioned sailor table and boats table and reserves, and sailors table consisting of sailors who reserves a boat, and it is mentioned two boats can have the same name, but the color differentiates them. The two relations, it is given two relational algebra expressions. What is this operator? Here this operator is called rename operator. It is to rename the output of that algebra expression with some symbolic name, and it is mentioned rename temp SIDs. And what is the algebra expression? Look at this one. Here between these two expressions we have a division. Division is to verify one with all values of other relations. Here what is verifying? Boats table is verifying whose boat name equal Ganga, and boat ID is finding. It is finding BID of boats called Ganga. It is finding BID of boats called Ganga, right? And what it is finding? SID BID of sailors. SID comma BID of sailors. So what it is finding? SID BID of sailors divided with BID of boats called Ganga. So what it give you? SID BID by BID. This SID BID by BID will give you SID of sailors who reserves all boats called Ganga. Who reserves all boats called Ganga. Actually, this is something it is mentioned, this reserves table. Who reserves all boats called Ganga. It is finding SID of sailors who reserves all boats called Ganga. And then that result is renamed as temp SIDs. Now these temp SIDs are joined with sailors to find their name. So what it is finding? It is finding name of the sailors who reserves. Instead of SIDs, what it is finding? Sailor names. Name of sailors. Name of sailors who reserves all boats called Ganga. Because it is a division operator, we have to say all boats. Now, name of sailors who reserved all boats called Ganga. This is an option A is perfectly right. Names of sailors who have reserved, who have not reserved all boats, because not reserved wrong. And names of sailors who have reserved at least one is wrong, because division is for all, and at most one is also wrong, because division is for all. This is one question. I feel okay, it is worthful for at least 1 mark question, but there are certain questions they have very theoretical and direct questions that also given in the ISRO paper, right? And when it comes to the SQL, and SQL is damn sure it is important, and most of the questions given so far when it comes to 2007 to 23, almost 17 questions are given in SQL. And here but some of the questions are very simple and silly. Look at in 2007, which of the following is an aggregate function? What is this question? What are the aggregate functions? Min, max, sum, average and count. We can say average is an aggregate function. And this is a recent question in 20 2023 ISRO paper. Okay, ISRO 2023, actually it is conducted in January 2024. In ISRO 2023, the question asked. Can you look into this question and answer it quickly? Because it is a recent question, I am giving some minute of time for you to think and answer. Which of the following SQL query deletes, I am just looking your chart, which of the following SQL queries deletes all tuples in the teacher relation for those teachers associated with a department located in the building with name CSE and which is in department relation. So, CSE department in which and which is in department relation. Okay. What is to be done? It is to find delete query, correct delete query. Okay, anybody? Okay, Vaishnavi done, nice Vaishnavi. Okay, so delete from teacher where department name in CSE. What is in operator? What is that in operator? In is to compare with a set of values. So, what it is expecting? It is expecting with a parenthesis. But look at which of the following SQL query deletes all tuples in the teacher relation. Okay, deletion from teacher relation. For those teachers associated with the department located in the building with name CSC and which is in the department table. Okay, so means we have to check department name of the teacher with department name CSC in the department table. So, because here it is used only teacher table but not department table, wrong. Delete from department. It is to be deleted from which table? It is to be deleted from the teacher table because it is mentioned which of the following SQL query deletes all tuples of the teacher tables. But here delete from department is given wrong. Delete from teacher correct, where department name of the teacher should be in, select department name from department where building equal to CSC. So, means the department name of a teacher is comparing with the department name from the department table where building equals CSC. If these two are matches, that particular teacher records all are going to be eliminated. So, correct answer is option C. It is a recent question in 2023, right? Okay. And in 2023, one more question asked. This is a direct question in GATE 2010. In GATE 2010, it is a direct question. Straightforward question. Previously it is appeared in GATE 2010, now it is appeared in ISRO 2023. ISRO 2023. Now it is appeared in ISRO 2023. So, what is the question? Look at, consider a database table T containing two columns X and Y. Look at two columns X and Y. Each of type integer, not even a single line word is changed, direct copy. After the creation of the table, one record X equal to 1, Y equal to 1 is inserted in the table. Let Mx and My denote the respective maximum values of X and Y among all records in the table at any point in the time. Using Mx and My, new records are inserted in the table 128 times with X and Y values being Mx plus 1 for X and 2 into My plus 1 for Y. It may be noted that each time after the insertion, values of Mx and My change. What will be the output of the following SQL query after the steps mentioned above are carried out? What is the query? Select Y from T where X equals 7. So, every time X is incremented by 1, maximum value of X is incremented by 1, every time Y, how it is changing? Double the maximum value of Y plus 1, double the maximum value of Y plus 1, right? Now, look at here maximum value of X is 1, now it is 2, Y is maximum value of Y is 1, it is going to double the value of Y, that is 2 plus 1 3, now it is 3, it is double plus 1 7, it is 4, it is 15, it is 5, it is 31, it is 6, it is 63, when it is 7 it is 127. Now, what is the question when value of X equal to 7, what is the value of Y? What is the value of Y when X equal to 7? 127. There is an answer for this question. This is a straightforward question in the previous year GATE paper. In 2010 it is direct and now it is in 2023 it is a ISRO question, right? Okay. So, Vaishnavi, right? And similar questions were asked on this, these are the, and even this is also one of the previous gate question, direct question in the previous gate on joints. Like this is a question to find name of the student and who enrolled for some course with the instructor Sriram, and he got grade A. Actually, in the previous gate question, instead of Sriram, it is mentioned Koth in the previous gate. But okay, here at least light changes has done. But when you look in the previous question, this is a direct copy. Here at least a small change happened, that instructor name in gate exam it is Koth, it is mentioned Sriram. So means it is to find name of the students who enrolled, who got some A grade in the courses instructed by course instructor Koth. Here it is mentioned Sriram. That's it. Almost same kind of questions I want to show you, and this is also same question in 2007 gate paper. It is given, it is to find name of the suppliers who supplies non-blue parts. There is a question. In our classroom lectures also we have discussed. And this is a majority of the questions I am telling you, and even this is also one of the previous gate questions, and even this is also. And when it comes to the transaction management and concurrency control, questions asked on acid properties. What is acid? Atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability. Atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability. Simple basic questions are asked. Which of the following is correct with respect to two-phase locking protocol? 2PL ensures serializability. Is it prevents deadlock? No. It detects deadlock? No. Recover from deadlock? No. It ensures serializability. That's it. And question is, which of the following concurrency control protocol? It is also 2010 gate PYQ. Ensures both conflict serializability and freedom from deadlock, free from deadlock. That is timestamp ordering protocol ensures conflict serializability and freedom from deadlocks. But 2PL ensures conflict serializability but freedom from deadlock not possible. So answer is option A. And even this is a question on serializability, like what is equivalent serial schedule? How do you solve this? You have to draw the graph for this 1, 2, 3, that is called precedence graph, and check for the conflicts. Now read Y had a conflict with write Y and write Y. This is 3 to 1 and 3 to 2, and similarly read X had a conflict with write X, that is a 1 to 2, okay, 1 to 2. And do you have any cycles like write Y, that is a 3 to 1 already there, 3 to 1 already there. Now Z no conflict, and this 1 to 2 already there. So order of execution is, when you perform a topological sort, in degree 0 is there for 3. Now when you remove 3, next in degree for 1, last in degree for 2, then it is satisfying the order 3, 1, 2. This is also direct one of the previous year gate question. And similar kind of questions are asked, right? Similar kind of questions are asked. Okay, these are all the questions, similar type of questions in 2008. And recovery system, it is also gate 2021 question. In gate 2021, it is a question in gate from recovery, and now it is ISRO 2023 question. So what I observed is almost all questions are previous gate questions only, right? Have a look here. Amongst the acid properties of transaction, the durability property requires that changes made to the database by a successful transaction persist. Persist means permanent. When it is going to be persisted always, even if there is a failure of any time. So means it is mentioned the successful transaction. What does it mean, successful transaction? All updates are done to the memory, main memory, and once it is all done to the main memory, then transaction is partially committed. Once transaction is partially committed, and that updates definitely will go to the disk at any cost, because whatever it may be the failure, it is always possible. And these are some of the theory questions that were asked, and this is also gate 2006 question, and it is a gate 2006 question but asked in 2015. So means like at least 10 to 15 years old papers. If you look at previous year, like GATE, those questions are asking in the current ISRO paper. So I suggest you solve all GATE PYQs from 2003 to till date, so that will be beneficial for you. These are direct PYQs. And when it comes to the indexing, this is also PYQ, directly GATE PYQ. Which of the following is a dense index? Dense is called primary index. Okay, primary index is dense index, right? Sorry, dense na. What is dense and sparse? What is the sparse index? Index entry is there only for some key values, we can call sparse. If it is there for every key value, it is called dense. So every key value it is there for secondary index, then it is a dense. And even this is a previous GATE question directly. A clustering index is defined on the fields which are of type non-key and ordering. This is also direct PYQ, GATE PYQ. And these are all some questions. A B tree used as an index for a large database table has 4 levels including the root node. This is also GATE question. If new key is inserted, how many levels are there? 4 levels. If new key is inserted, what is the worst case possibility? Worst case possibility is split occurs at every level, starting from the leaf and its upper level up to the root. If a root is also splitted, it is going to create new root node. Means at every level one extra node is created. 4 levels, 4 extra node and 1 new root node. Then it is called 5 nodes. It is also one of the PYQ, GATE PYQ. It is about order of B tree, leaf node and internal nodes. Okay, the question asked is the order of leaf node in a B tree, B plus tree. It is a ISRO 2016 question. The order of a leaf node in a B plus tree is the maximum number of value data record pointers. It is also straightforward question. Answer is 63. Directly by looking it, we can say. Okay, it can hold given that the block size is 1K. 1K means 1024, and don't take 1000. You can take 1024. Data record pointer we can say 7 bytes, and the value field we can call K. Same sentences, you look at 9 bytes, and a block pointer P 6 bytes, and what is the order of leaf node? What a leaf node contains in B plus tree? Leaf node contains n index records. Each index record we can call K plus PR, and leaf node contains one block pointer, that is 6, and the total size should be less than or equal to 1024, that is 16n less than or equal to 1000. This plus 6 goes to that side, minus 6, then 1018, then n less than or equal to 16 6 are 96, 58 na, 16 3 are 48, 63 point something. So that n should be less than or equal to 63. So order of leaf node is 63. This is a straightforward PYQ, GATE PYQs. Okay. These are all the questions related to indexing chapter also. Like here with the limited time, what extent I have to show the PYQs. I have shown you almost every question according to my knowledge. And just finally I am concluding the session just to say, in your success journey of ISRO, what ACE is offering. ACE is offering pre-recorded lectures, and that will be suitable for you for cracking the ISRO exam. And apart from pre-recorded lectures, especially we have quick revision course, QRC course we call. It is a short and crisp and point to the concept, so that your preparation becomes very easy. And even we have GATE plus ISRO previous year questions, pre-recorded lectures, means every ISRO PYQ we have recorded in a very detailed way, along with GATE and ISRO. Along with GATE, ISRO PYQs also we have recorded, and in a more detailed way, so that PYQs, pre-recorded lectures might be helpful for you for your preparation, because as I told you, GATE PYQs, and in a short time you have to refer all PYQs, because sometimes you might stuck up at some question. Instead of that, what I suggest is just go to our GATE plus ISRO PYQs, so that all PYQs available with detailed solution at one single place. Wherever you have a doubt, you can just go to it and check it, and which has a detailed solution, and that will be helpful for you. And we also have GATE Hindi lectures, and we also have ISRO PYQs booklet, and which is available in the ACE Engineering Publications, Amazon, Flipkart also, and that could be part of your success journey. And just one thing I can tell you, जीता और हार तो परिणाम है, कोशिश करना हमारा काम है, कोशिश करते ही रहिए. Forget about winning or losing. First, you give your best, do your best, and definitely one day or other day you are going to become a kingmaker. So wishing you all the best for your ISRO exam. Thank you.